Hello, it is August the 19th, and I had my glaze opening, kiln opening a few days ago, and hello, welcome back with Muditis Pottery, also known as Mud It's All About. It is August the 19th, and a few days ago I had my kiln opening, and I proceeded to make the video, and somehow or another I was hitting the button when the video should have been over with. So I was trying to do it in segments. So anyway, I decided to do it this way so I can show you what come out of the kiln. I'm getting closer and closer to getting my mugs to look the way that I want them to look. I will probably just put the colors up on top of each thing so you'll know what I used. These are the mugs that I done with the gum leaves, and I was trying out some new colors on this. So actually I think I've already shown this one in the first half of the clip, but just so you can see some pictures, I'm just going to try to put it under the light here so you can see it a little better. I've already photographed everything and put the sizes and everything on them, so I can upload these to my Etsy site. And I've already sold one of them anyway, straight out of the kiln, as well as a bowl that I'm not going to be able to show you. Well, maybe I can just put a picture at the end here to show you. These were done with some Mako glazes. As well as a few washes that I used. They all look pretty much the same. My husband was out helping me, and he was glazing a few things, and I think he got a little bit too thin. I'm still trying to teach him. This was supposed to be, I dipped this in Chino, and then he went over it with blue rutile, but as you can see, the blue rutile is very light. Doesn't look too bad. It really shows off the chattering a lot, but this is not quite as dark. This is another one of my bowls here that I'm very proud of. This was the red gold with the blue rutile over it. I've shown several of these already, but it still tends to be one of my very favorite colors. I'm sorry, it's probably a little dark. This is just probably the best that I'm going to be able to do. This is the Peacock by Laguna, and I thought that this turned out exceptionally well. And I put a little gunmetal green in the bottom of this. I guess you could probably see that. I'm not sure if I got it away from the light if you'll be able to see this better. Yeah, I think you can see this a little bit better. Hopefully before long I'll be in my gallery, and I will be doing the videos from there because it'll have a lot better backdrop for me than doing it in the studio here. This is another one of the salsa servers that I did. Oh well, he glazed this one. I did the Peacock one. This has the new Laguna colors. Actually, I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure which one he used here because it looks like he put black in it. Also, that he used some gunmetal green. Also could be red gold. So yeah, go back over here in this other light. Only got a little hint of that gunmetal green in the bottom, if that's what it is, or the blue coming out of the red gold, because the red gold does produce a blue color. It don't make you sick while I'm moving around here. And the other salsa server This definitely was done in a red gold, because you can see the red gold here on the edges here, see on the sides here. And I don't know, but he did not get good coverage. I mean, that looks alright, but it's kind of spotty looking. I'll teach him though, you know. Just gonna take time, and I probably shouldn't have had him help me with my good stuff here. Okay, and then I wanted to show you some mugs here that I did. Let's see. This was a chino, one dip of chino, and then I put the red gold over the top of it. And that red gold did not move. Kind of just sat there, but you know what? I kind of like that. It's kind of different. Here's the black mugs that he did with the red gold. And you can't hardly see any of the red gold. You're just spotty again. I think he thinned it down too much. And this is what happens. If you use black and you put if you use red gold or something over the top and you've thinned it down too much, you're not going to get what, you know, not really going to get the results you're looking for. So don't order that gunmetal green down too much, or the red gold if you use it. So you can see a little bit on the lip there. It's okay though. I mean, not graping at him because I still like it. But this is the blue rutile, and he did this one a little bit too light as well, and you can see the browns from the blue rutile. This is what happens. The blue rutile does produce these browns if you don't put enough on it. So this is a prime example of not getting enough blue rutile on there to make that darker blue in the brown. It's not ugly, but it's just not what we're looking for when it comes to blue rutile. Okay, and I was going to show you the Laguna Peacock. I thought this turned out exceptionally well. The only problem is I dropped a couple of drops of another glaze, as you can see right there on the tip of the spoon rest. Other than that, it would have looked pretty good. Really like this color on the B-Mix. And here's this color again, and I can't remember what color it is. It is an experiment. I think I can't remember your name right now. I think Saltwater Pottery. Maybe she's the one that was showing this color. And I was telling her I picked it up and didn't realize it until I looked back at her video that this was the color she was using. Okay, and I'm going to show you these other two Laguna colors right here, and the two were mixed together, or shall I say that they were the two colors were applied over the top of each other, and then I'm pretty sure that's gunmetal green over the edge of this, which was about, I put about 1.5 inches on here. It kind of ran, but it didn't run too bad. Just enough to make a really nice effect on the bowl. And then here's the edge of it. I really thought the edge looked really good. So I was really, really happy with that bowl. Another one turned out just like this, but it was a different color. It was more this brown color here with the green in it. And so anyway, but it's already sold, and hopefully I can put it on the end of the video here. Now, I want to tell you that my husband glazed this porcelain bowl for me. Remember that pretty porcelain bowl that I threw? Well, my husband put some red gold over it, and he used some gunmetal green over the edge. You can see the drips. This bowl feels like it's been wood fired, but it is the texture of something that's really dry and kind of almost like sandpaper. Well, kind of like it didn't. This is one of the Campbell's clay that I'm using now, the buff colored clay. It's the red gold with the gunmetal green. Doesn't look too good either, so I'll probably sand it lightly. I usually sand mine a little bit. Here's another one. I wanted to tell you that this right here is truly what this is truly what red gold looks like when it doesn't get fired all the way, or if you don't apply enough. But now I have seen this happen on a mug that I did where I applied enough and it just didn't get enough heat to it. So, I'm not really sure here because he did it and I can't really say what he did. But all I'm going to do is do like I did the tapas plate before. I'm going to reapply the red gold and then I'll refire it. Okay, I did a few experiments in the kiln and they didn't really come out very well. I was kind of disappointed, but you know, every color that you use is going to be a learning experience, and I'm not going to be testing things on my good bowls anymore. I think I got enough colors now that I know pretty much what goes good together. It's just I got to teach my husband now. And I'm sorry my voice is very hoarse sounding. I've not had too much sleep lately, and I don't think my voice is recuperating from that. Okay, I want to tell you that the next clip that I upload, if you don't watch anything else, watch that one, because I'm going to show you how to do a high fire bisque firing and a low fire glaze firing all at the same time, as well as I will have samples in the top of my kiln. If this works out, I will have some B-mix, which is a high fire clay, and I will have some, I'll be bisque firing to 06 for the stoneware, and the little sample pieces that I have not bisque yet or just bone dry, I'm going to be applying low fire glazes over the top, which should give me a range. Most of these go up to about a 6, but usually change their colors a little bit. But it's going to be like a one-time firing. Instead of bisque firing and then putting the glaze over it, I'm going to do them all at one time. And I don't really know what's going to happen, but you know something? That's what my videos are all about. Is trying something new. If it doesn't work, that's okay. It was just a piece of, actually, I didn't even throw anything in order to use the testers. I had a few bowls that broke, and I did like Greta did. And I just took the bowl pieces and I've coated those with clay, and that's what I'm going to use. So stay tuned for the next clip, and we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.